Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. My name is Melissa and I'm so happy you're here today. Okay, today as you can see by the title, am doing an anti-haul. For all of you that don't know what that is basically a video that has been going around YouTube for a while, but it's a video where you say all the things that you're not buying, and in this case it's going to be all the makeup that I'm not buying. And yeah, and disclaimer, this is all based on my opinion, not yours. This is not a video to bash the companies that make these products. This is just my opinion as to why I don't want to buy them, and this is all my opinion. No bashing the companies, because I have bought from the companies personally, but it's just things that I'm just not interested in buying. So I hope you guys really enjoy this video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to know the makeup I'm not buying, well, keep watching. Guys, can we just talk about my hair for a second? Like, I'm loving. If you guys want to see a hair tutorial on this, let me know and I'll show you how I achieve these curls. I'll let you know. I will fill you in on my secret, girl. Alright guys, let's get started. I don't have a very long list, but I know it's going to take me forever because I like to talk. Plain and simple. If you are not new to my channel, you should already know that by my other videos. But anyway, I'm going to try to make this not a long video. So, alright, as I said in the intro, these are specifically my opinion. My opinion does not reflect your opinion. Do not get offended if you have one of these products and I'm talking about it. Please don't. I'm just letting you know why I'm not buying it. Everybody has their own reasons, and maybe if you're on the fence as to why, if you want to buy this or you don't, maybe I can help you out. Maybe my opinion will help you. I'm not bashing any of these companies. I have bought from them before, so I just want to make sure I get that all out in the open, because I see a lot of people getting bashed in these videos, and I think it's completely ridiculous because they're just stating their opinions. But anyway, all right. So obviously I don't have these products, so I will list pictures up here and show you, and then while I'm telling you why I don't want to buy them. The first one is the Tarte Be a Mermaid and Make Waves eyeshadow palette. Honestly, the reason why I'm not buying this is because I'm over the whole mermaid and unicorn thing. I honestly have not bought anything mermaid and unicorn. I don't know if it's just because I'm not into that kind of stuff. I mean, there is some mermaid stuff out there, like mermaid makeup, that I would consider buying, but it's only like stuff from like Five Below. I know Five Below has a lot of mermaid stuff right now, but I don't know. This eyeshadow palette is $42. And honestly, I don't see the need to spend that much money for something that I can get at Five Below way cheaper if I was going to even buy a palette. But yeah, I'm just over the whole mermaid thing. I don't know if it's just because I just don't personally not into all that or what, but yeah. Alright, the next one is the Natasha Denona Tropic eyeshadow palette. The first time that I even heard about this palette was when Laura Lee was talking about it on Twitter. Okay, don't get me wrong, this eyeshadow palette is beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. For $129, it is not beautiful. I'm sorry. I could use some of those. I have some of those eyeshadows already in eyeshadow palettes that I own. I do not see the need, even though I've seen the reviews, they're very pigmented and all that, but I don't see the need to spend that much money on an eyeshadow palette. I'm sorry. I really don't. That's a lot of money. That's a car payment right there. That's a car payment. If you have money to blow, by all means, go buy that eyeshadow palette. But I think that you can get the same colors in another eyeshadow palette that's way cheaper. I'm just saying. Already in my Jaclyn Hill palette, I already know that there's a couple of shades that I can use from that eyeshadow palette that's in my Jaclyn Hill palette. That's the only reason why I wouldn't buy it. It's just way too much money, and it's just, I don't see, like, I can't create a look like that. Like, there's a lot of shades in there that I could create looks with, that I would be comfortable with, but overall, I don't see the need to spend $129 on an eyeshadow palette. Just saying. Alright, the next one is the Too Faced Life's a Festival eyeshadow palette. Alright. As I said, I'm over the unicorn and the mermaid thing. That's the only reason why I'm not buying this palette. Also, it's also $42, just like the Tarte Be a Mermaid eyeshadow palette. It is also $42. That is a lot of money. Like I said, I could go to Five Below and get the same thing, probably the same quality too, for way cheaper, for $5. So I'm just over the whole unicorn mermaid thing, and that's why I will not be purchasing those eyeshadow palettes. The Anastasia Beverly Hills Prism eyeshadow palette. This eyeshadow palette is pretty. I just, like, I can't see myself creating a look with this eyeshadow palette. It's just got like a bright yellow and stuff, and I'm just like, and it's $42 as well, and I'm not going to spend money on an eyeshadow palette that I'm only going to use a couple of colors in that I can use in another palette. So basically that's the only reason why. Don't get me wrong, it's a beautiful palette, but I already have, like, the colors that I would use in that palette, I already have in another palette, so why would I spend my money on something I don't need? Alright, next is the Kat Von D I Am Divine palette. Okay, this, I have nothing against Kat Von D. I love that girl. Love her. Love her. This eyeshadow palette, I just wouldn't use any of those shades. I mean, the only shade I would use is like the tannish shade on the end and the other darker shades maybe. Like, I'm not a blue person or a green person. I mean, as you can tell, I've had plenty of opportunity to use blue eyeshadow and green eyeshadow and all that, but I just know I don't look good in it, and I'm not going to spend $38 on an eyeshadow palette that I'm not going to use, and you shouldn't either. You should not ever spend your money on an eyeshadow palette that you're not going to use. If you cannot see yourself using it almost every single day, do not buy it. It will sit in your makeup drawer, it will sit on your makeup vanity, and you will never use it, and you will hate that you spent that much money on something that you will not use. But, it is very pretty, though. I will admit, the first time I saw this, I was like, ooh, those shades are really pretty. But I personally cannot see myself using this palette every single day. Alright, next is the Kevyn Aucoin Electropop Pro eyeshadow palette. Again, this is a very pretty palette, but it's $57, and some of those shades, trust me, you can get in a Maybelline palette. It may not be as good. I wouldn't know because I've never, swatched it or anything, but honestly, for that price, I'm not interested. It doesn't have a lot of colors in it that I would use every single day, and like I just told you, if you do not see yourself using an eyeshadow palette every single day, don't get it, especially for $57. Like, that could be put towards other bills, like your phone bill or something. Like, not saying your phone bill should be $57, but anyway. Okay, and the last one that I'm going to talk about is the Kylie Cosmetics Weather Collection. Do not get me wrong. As you can tell, I mean, I've used her lipsticks in all of my videos. I love Kylie's makeup and everything. I have not bought one of her palettes yet, but only because, like, her other palettes that she came out with were, like, 9 eyeshadows, and she charges, like, $42. And honestly, those eyeshadows that are in her palettes, I already have. Like, I don't see the need to spend $42 on eyeshadows I already have. This Weather Collection, I I'm not a huge fan of the eyeshadow palettes, to be honest. Like, the only eyeshadow palette that I truly really want right now is her Naughty palette that she came out with at Christmas time. That palette, I was like, oh my god, I could recreate so many looks with that palette. Like, I could just, like, go crazy with that palette. And I probably would spend like 40 something dollars on that if I had it. But this weather collection, I'm not into the colors. I'm just not into it. The only thing that I would maybe consider buying if I had money to buy it is the highlighter palette. I've heard such good things about it. That I've seen, you know, a lot of makeup reviews with that with that highlighter palette, and it's lit. It's really lit. I think that I would use it sometimes, maybe not all the time. That's why I said I maybe would consider it, but at this point right now, probably not. Because that highlighter palette is $44 by itself. The whole collection, if you were to buy the whole collection, it would be $280. First of all, that's a lot of money. That's more than, that's like a house payment to me right now. Is like that's a lot of money to spend on some makeup that you probably wouldn't even use every single day. And I just don't see your need to do that. The eyeshadow palettes are $40 each. So, I mean, if you want to spend your money, go right ahead. But yeah, like, I would not use this every single day, so I'm not going to spend my money on something that I'm not going to use every day, and that I probably wouldn't even use, period. But the only time I would probably use it is in the springtime, because that, her one eyeshadow palette is called Calm Before the Storm. That one's very, very pretty, and I would probably use that in the springtime, but that's probably the only time that I would use it, so I'm not going to purchase it just because of that. So yeah, that is all that I have for my anti-haul. Again, if I was talking about a product that you already own, it does not reflect, you know, I'm not saying that it's a bad palette. Like I've said before, all these palettes are pretty and I love them, but I just would not purchase them just because of the simple fact of either they're expensive or I would not use them every single day. So yeah, that is the end of my video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. If you want to see more videos like this, definitely let me know. I can keep my eye out for makeup, and I hope this helped you guys. If you guys are on the fence with any of these products, I hope this helped you decide whether you wanted to buy it or not. So yeah, also, I want to let you guys know, my uploads are every other day, so every other day you get to see me and my uploads. So yeah, make sure you stick around for all those videos, and I love you guys. I hope you're having a great day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.